corset is going on everywhere now. Please, if you're a beginner, leave corset. Learn the basic of sewing. Don't jump. Don't jump. I would advise you not to jump, please. Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Abigail. So today I would like to share with you what it takes to learn how to sew. Just everybody, I want to learn how to sew. I want to learn how to sew. Do you actually know what it takes to learn how to sew? So in this video, I'm going to break it down, give you some points, some reasonable points or guidelines on how to go about your sewing ambition. The first point today is going to be, one, do you have the drive? Are you really interested in learning how to sew? Please, the first thing, make sure you are interested. If you are being forced into this thing, it might not really work. Okay, so make sure you are interested. Like, yes, what is the passion? What is the driving force? Make sure there's a driving force. Make sure you are really interested in this thing. Okay, and yes, after that, okay, that one is a personal decision. So the next thing would be to get a sewing machine. Okay, let me say the first thing, my first point is a constant. The next point that is following it is to get a sewing machine. You need a sewing machine. If you go on to learn tailoring without a sewing machine, it might restrict you in one way or the other. So you need a place, you need something to keep practicing on your own. So get a sewing machine. Okay, once you're done getting a sewing machine, create a space for your sewing machine. You can't get a sewing machine and just maybe keep it in a wardrobe or you bring it out once in a while. If it's possible, get a little space in your house for the sewing machine. Just a corner, make sure it is in a place you can easily access. The space should be accessible. That anytime you want to sew or you're less busy, you can easily go to the little space, clear it up and sit down and start sewing. So avoid keeping your machine in a jam-packed area. Why I want you to create a space is that your sewing machine should be easily accessible for you. There should be no restriction. Okay? So after getting a sewing machine, my next step, get a mentor, get help. Forget, people are learning sewing online. They can do it on their own without a guide, without somebody guiding them. So if you want this journey to be easy for you, get help, get a mentor. It could be online. Sign up for beginners classes, or if there's a tailor or a fashion designer around you that you love their job, you love what they do, you love the way they sew, okay, go close to them, sign up with them. At least since you're just starting, get help so that you know the basics of sewing. That is very important. You need to learn the basics of sewing. So get help. After getting a sewing machine, you've created a space for your sewing machine, get help. Sign up for, there are free classes online. Though I have not started mine. There are free classes online for beginner classes, or if you have to pay money, pay for it, or you get somebody physical, like one-on-one, okay? Or some groups, there are some groups where you can learn sewing. Please get help. Don't do it. Don't do it on your own. It will go a long run. It will make the journey easier and faster for you. Okay? So now, after getting help, somebody to guide you, to teach you the terminologies and all of that, then you start sewing the basics. Start sewing basics, okay? Start from scratch. Now, corsets, overbust corset, anything corsetry, corset is going on everywhere now. Please, if you're a beginner, leave corset. Learn the basic of sewing. Don't jump. Don't jump. I will advise you not to jump, please. Start from the beginning, know the basics. Okay, what is top stitching? How do I top stitch? How do I do simple that? How do I sew that? How do I fix zip? From there to your basic skirt, basic top, so many type of skirts to start with. Then top, garment making, and all of that. So learn the basics of sewing. Okay, don't jump to the complex one and say, ah, I saw this style on somebody, I must try it out. As a beginner, leave those ones, you will get there. So learn the basics of sewing is very important. So when you learn the basics, since there will be somebody guiding you, or even after the person has get, just learn the basics. Okay, the journey is smooth, it's interesting, sewing is interesting. Okay, then after the basics, okay, then another thing while learning the basics, if you have, okay, any of the jobs that any of the dresses you have, maybe ready-made dresses or tailors made for you that you're comfortable with, try and check the inside. Look at their secret. Oh, how did this person combine this? How learn the secret of any of the ready-made clothes you have. Turn it to the wrong side, turn it to the inside, look at the finishing. You learn one or two things there. When I was learning, whenever I get to my boss's place, I try to look for any of her finished work. Then I go through it. And there's no way, I always pick one or two things to learn from it. Okay, so learn from people that have been there, learn from their finished job. Learn from it. It helps to, okay, learn, okay, what is the seam allowance? What is seam? What is seam allowance? What's the finishing? How come she finished it this way? You understand? It goes a long way. So check your ready-made clothes, check the inside, go through it. You find things to learn. Okay, so yeah, then as you go on with all this, you keep building on your skills. Keep building on the skills. You've the foundation. You keep building from there. You can, yes, you see yourself. Keep building on the skills. Challenge yourself. When you see styles, okay, try it out. So at this stage, you can try out styles because you've learned the basics. So try out styles, and from there, wear your styles. Let people see it on you. Do your marketing yourself. If you want to go into ready to wear, the advice, or we advise, okay, wear the dresses on yourself. Let people see it. From there, they will come to you. Ah, how do I get this? Who made this for you? Then you do your advertisement. It's as simple as that. So please take your time and go through these few points, and I know it will be helpful. Okay, so I'll see you in my next video. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye.